Today, we're diving into a powerful concept, manifesting your desires without visualizing. You see, in our journey of personal transformation and manifestation, visualization has often been emphasized as a key tool. But what if I told you there's more to the story? Let's begin by understanding the nature of manifestation itself. Manifestation isn't just about picturing something in your mind and hoping it appears. It's about aligning your entire being, your thoughts, emotions, beliefs, and actions with the frequency of what you desire. Our thoughts hold immense power. They form connections in our brain that shape how we see and engage with the world around us. These neural connections are pathways that strengthen with every thought we have. This process, known as neuroplasticity, means our thoughts can literally reshape our brain structure over time. However, it's not simply a matter of thinking positively or daydreaming about things like a new car or a dream job. The real key is the harmony between our thoughts and how we feel emotionally. This coherence is crucial because it determines the quality of the energy we emit into the universe. When our thoughts align with positive emotions like joy, gratitude, and confidence, our energetic vibration becomes elevated. This higher vibration attracts similar positive energy and opportunities into our lives. Conversely, if our thoughts are clouded with doubt, fear, or negativity, our emotional state lowers our vibration, potentially attracting unwanted experiences or blocking our desired manifestations. You see, when our thoughts align with elevated emotions like gratitude, love, and joy, we create a coherent electromagnetic field around us. This field isn't just a passive aura, it's an active force that interacts with the quantum field of infinite possibilities. Neuroscience shows us that when we combine clear intention with elevated emotions, we activate specific neural networks in our brain. These networks aren't just firing randomly, they're forming a coherent pattern that resonates with the frequency of our desires. Let's delve into the significance of meditation and mindfulness in our journey of manifestation. Meditation goes beyond simply calming the mind. It's a practice that cultivates awareness of our thoughts and emotions. When we commit to regular meditation, we enhance our capacity to observe our inner world without criticism or evaluation. Meditation invites us to pause and connect with our present moment experience. It's a time to step back from the busyness of daily life and cultivate a deeper understanding of ourselves. By sitting quietly and focusing on our breath or a mantra, we create space to notice our thoughts as they arise and pass away. Consistent meditation practice strengthens our ability to detach from our thoughts and emotions. Instead of reacting impulsively to external stimuli or internal chatter, we develop a sense of inner calm and clarity. This heightened awareness empowers us to respond thoughtfully rather than reactively to life's challenges. Mindfulness, closely related to meditation, involves paying deliberate attention to the present moment. It encourages us to engage fully with whatever we're doing, whether it's eating, walking, or having a conversation. By practicing mindfulness, we cultivate a deeper appreciation for the richness of each moment. Both meditation and mindfulness play essential roles in the manifestation process. They help us become more attuned to our desires, intentions, and beliefs. As we deepen our awareness of our internal landscape, we gain insights into the patterns and tendencies that shape our experiences. Through meditation, we can uncover limiting beliefs and negative thought patterns that may hinder our ability to manifest our desires. By observing these patterns without judgment, we create space for transformation and growth. We can then consciously choose to cultivate more empowering beliefs that align with our goals. Moreover, meditation enhances our emotional resilience and well-being. It reduces stress, anxiety, and negative emotions by promoting relaxation and inner peace. When we approach manifestation from a place of calm and centeredness, we are better able to attract positive outcomes into our lives. Practicing meditation and mindfulness doesn't require hours of sitting in silence. Even a few minutes of daily practice can yield profound benefits. Begin by finding a quiet space where you can sit comfortably without distractions. Close your eyes and take slow, deep breaths, allowing your body to relax with each exhale. Focus your attention on your breath, or repeat a calming mantra silently to yourself. When thoughts arise, as they inevitably will, gently acknowledge them without attaching judgment or significance. Let them drift away like clouds passing across the sky, returning your focus to your breath or mantra. Let's explore the transformative power of journaling as a tool for manifesting our desires. Journaling goes beyond simply jotting down thoughts. It's a deliberate practice that can clarify our intentions and bring them into reality. When we write down our desires, we engage in a process of intention setting. This act of articulating our goals on paper helps to crystallize them in our minds. It forces us to clarify what we truly want and why we want it. This clarity is essential because it directs our focus and energy towards specific outcomes. Moreover, the act of writing itself is significant. It engages different parts of our brain, including those responsible for language, planning, and self-reflection. As we put pen to paper or type on a keyboard, we stimulate neural pathways associated with goal setting and decision-making. This physical act reinforces our commitment to our goals and strengthens our determination to achieve them. Journaling also serves as a mirror to our thoughts and emotions. By regularly documenting our aspirations, fears, and challenges, we gain insight into our inner world. We uncover patterns of thinking and behavior that may be supporting or hindering our progress towards manifesting our desires. The process of journaling encourages self-discovery and personal growth. It invites us to explore our values, beliefs, and priorities. As we reflect on our entries over time, we can observe how our perspectives evolve and how our desires may shift. This awareness allows us to make conscious adjustments to our goals and intentions as needed. Let's take a closer look at the subconscious mind and its pivotal role in our ability to manifest our desires. Our subconscious beliefs and programming are incredibly influential in shaping our lives. They operate silently beneath our conscious awareness, yet they have a profound impact on our thoughts, emotions, decisions, and actions. Imagine your mind as an iceberg. The tip of the iceberg represents your conscious mind, the thoughts, ideas, and decisions you're actively aware of. Below the surface lies the vast bulk of the iceberg, symbolizing your subconscious mind. This hidden part contains a wealth of information, memories, beliefs, and automatic processes that shape how you perceive and interact with the world. Our subconscious mind is like a powerful supercomputer, constantly processing information and responding to stimuli based on our past experiences and learned behaviors. It stores everything we've ever experienced, even if we're not consciously aware of it. This includes childhood memories, cultural influences, societal norms, and personal traumas. These subconscious beliefs act as filters through which we interpret reality. They form the lens through which we view ourselves, others, and the world around us. For example, if you grew up hearing messages like money is scarce or you have to work hard to succeed, these beliefs may become ingrained in your subconscious mind, influencing your relationship with money and success later in life. In the context of manifestation, our subconscious beliefs can either support or hinder our ability to attract what we desire. Positive beliefs about abundance, worthiness, and possibility create a fertile ground for manifestation. They align our thoughts, emotions, and actions with the frequency of what we want to attract into our lives. Conversely, limiting beliefs such as I don't deserve love or I'm not good enough create resistance and inner conflict. They create a disconnect between our conscious desires and our subconscious programming, making it challenging to manifest our goals effortlessly. To harness the power of the subconscious mind for manifestation, it's essential to first become aware of our beliefs and programming. This requires introspection and self-awareness. Take time to reflect on your thoughts, emotions, and behavioral patterns. Notice recurring themes or reactions in different areas of your life. Journaling can be a valuable tool in this process. Write down your beliefs about various aspects of your life: relationships, career, health, money, etc. Notice any patterns or contradictions between what you consciously want and what your subconscious beliefs may be telling you. Once you've identified limiting beliefs, the next step is to reprogram your subconscious mind. This involves replacing old, disempowering beliefs with new, empowering ones that support your goals and aspirations. Affirmations, visualization, and hypnosis are effective techniques for reprogramming the subconscious mind. Affirmations are positive statements that affirm the reality you wish to create. Repeat affirmations daily with conviction and belief to reinforce new neural pathways in your brain. For example, if you desire financial abundance, affirmations like "I am worthy of wealth and prosperity" can help reshape your subconscious beliefs about money. Techniques like hypnosis and subconscious reprogramming allow us to access and update these beliefs. By replacing limiting beliefs with empowering ones, we create a fertile ground for manifesting our desires effortlessly. Practices like yoga and Tai Chi help us cultivate physical coherence and balance. When our body is in a state of harmony, we become more receptive to the signals from the quantum field. So how do we manifest without visualizing? It starts with understanding that manifestation is about embodiment. It's about living as if our desires have already been fulfilled. When we embody the emotions of our desired outcome, whether it's joy, gratitude, or love, we signal to the universe that we are ready to receive. This isn't about pretending or wishful thinking, it's about living authentically from a place of abundance. Now let's delve deeper into the concept of resistance. Resistance is something we often encounter on our journey towards manifesting our desires. It arises when there's a misalignment between what we consciously want and the beliefs embedded deep within our subconscious mind. Our conscious mind sets goals and desires based on what we think we want: a better job, a loving relationship, financial abundance. These desires are clear and often driven by our immediate needs and aspirations. However, beneath the surface, our subconscious mind may hold different beliefs, shaped over years by our experiences, upbringing, and environment. These subconscious beliefs are like silent scripts running in the background of our minds. They can be both empowering and limiting. Empowering beliefs propel us forward, affirming our worthiness and capability to achieve our goals. However, limiting beliefs, often formed from past disappointments, failures, or negative feedback, can create doubt, fear, and resistance. When we encounter resistance, it's not a signal to give up or see it as a barrier. Instead, it's a valuable opportunity for self-discovery and growth. It invites us to explore the deeper layers of our psyche, to uncover the unconscious patterns that may be holding us back from realizing our full potential. To address resistance effectively, we must first acknowledge its presence. It manifests as feelings of doubt, fear, procrastination, or a sense of being stuck. These emotions are clues that there's an internal conflict between our conscious desires and our subconscious programming. One effective way to explore resistance is through introspection and self-inquiry. Take time to reflect on your goals and aspirations. Ask yourself probing questions. What beliefs do I hold about success, relationships, money, or health? Are these beliefs supportive of my desires, or do they create inner conflict? Journaling can be a powerful tool in this process. Write down your thoughts, feelings, and observations without judgment. Notice recurring themes or patterns in your thinking. This process helps bring subconscious beliefs to the surface, where they can be examined and understood more clearly. Another approach is to observe your reactions and responses in daily life. Pay attention to situations where you feel resistance. What triggers these feelings? Are there specific circumstances, people, or challenges that evoke a strong emotional response? Seeking support from others can also be beneficial. Discuss your goals and challenges with a trusted friend, mentor, or therapist. External perspectives can offer insights and perspectives that may not be immediately apparent when you're navigating resistance alone. Once you've identified the beliefs contributing to resistance, the next step is to reframe them. Challenge limiting beliefs by questioning their validity and exploring alternative viewpoints. For example, if you believe "I'm not good enough," counteract this with evidence of your past achievements and strengths. Affirmations and visualizations are powerful tools for reprogramming the subconscious mind. Create positive affirmations that align with your desires and repeat them regularly with conviction. Visualize yourself already living the life you desire, experiencing the emotions of success, love, or abundance. Consistency and patience are key in overcoming resistance. Changing subconscious beliefs takes time and effort. Be gentle with yourself throughout this process. Celebrate small victories and remain committed to your growth and transformation. Techniques like emotional release work allow us to let go of old emotional baggage and make space for new possibilities. By releasing resistance, we create a clear channel for manifestation to flow effortlessly. Let's delve into the concept of surrender. Surrendering doesn't mean giving up or quitting. Instead, it's about having faith in the journey and letting the universe unfold naturally. When we surrender, we choose to loosen our grip on trying to control every little thing, and instead, we welcome the mysterious ways of the universe. Surrendering involves releasing the constant need to dictate how things should be. It's about acknowledging that there are forces beyond our understanding at work. By surrendering, we create space for divine guidance to come into our lives. This guidance may come in the form of intuitive insights, unexpected opportunities, or serendipitous events that align perfectly with our intentions. Moreover, surrendering allows us to let go of resistance and attachments that might be holding us back. It's like stepping into a stream and letting the current carry us forward instead of struggling against it. This act of letting go frees up energy and clarity of mind, which we can then direct towards positive actions and creative endeavors. Surrendering isn't passive. It's an active choice to trust in a higher plan or purpose. It's about surrendering our ego's need to always be in control and instead trusting that things will unfold as they are meant to. This trust doesn't mean we sit back and do nothing. It means we take inspired action while staying open to the flow of life. So, manifesting your desires without visualizing is about becoming a vibrational match for what you seek. It's about aligning your thoughts, emotions, beliefs, and actions with the frequency of abundance and possibility. The same behaviors create the same experiences, and the same experiences produce the same emotions. And those very same emotions drive the very same thoughts. And your biology, your neurocircuitry, your neurochemistry, your neurohormones, and even your genetic expression is equal to how you think, how you act, and how you feel. And how you think, how you act, and how you feel is called your personality. And your personality creates your personal reality. That's it. So then if you wanted to create a new personal reality, a new life, then you would have to start thinking about what you've been thinking about and change it. You would have to become aware of your unconscious thoughts and observe them. You would have to pay attention to your automatic habits and behaviors and modify them. And you would have to look at the emotions you live by every single day that are connected to your past and decide if those emotions belong in your future. You see, most people try to create a new personal reality as the same personality, and it doesn't work. You literally have to become someone else. And you are here this week to learn vital information about creating a future and be defined by a vision of the future instead of the memories of the past. Because if you are not defined by some vision that is bigger than you and you are not passionate about that vision, then you are left with the old hardware of the past in your brain and you will be predictable in your life. So would you agree then? New thoughts, new information should lead to new choices. New choices should lead to new behaviors. And new behaviors should create new experiences. And new experiences should produce new emotions. And those new emotions should drive new thoughts. And that's called evolution. So if your brain is a record of the past and you don't have a vision of the future, then you are living in the past. And you will never arrive at that new future. Now, there's another potential for you to exist free from the chains of the old self. That potential exists right now. And I want you to teach your body emotionally what it would feel like so that it begins to believe it's in the actual experience of freedom. Let your body feel freedom so that it thinks it's in the experience. And I want you to sit in your body emotionally to feel the joy of how you would feel. So the body begins to be in a future potential now, emotionally. And there's a potential for you to have all your needs met and be wealthy. And I want you to instruct your body to experience wealth and the joy of riches ahead of the actual events. So your body thinks it's in the experience. If you feel it, your body thinks it's in the experience. It doesn't know the difference. Now there's a potential in the field for a genius mind, quicksilver thoughts, insights that take you to new horizons. And the electricity that's created from an open mind, teach your body emotionally the joy and the inspiration of what that would feel like, so the body begins to experience your genius and think that it's in the event now. And there's a possibility existing simultaneously in the quantum field of the vitality of a new life, rich with opportunity, an awe for adventure, and a sense of unbelievability where you feel like you're in a dream. There's a potential in the quantum field that all your prayers are answered, that possibility finds you, that its prayers are being answered. It has always seemed bigger than me because I've given it so much of my attention and so much of my energy. It is bigger than me. But when I no longer pay attention to it, just like not giving my power to it, now I can settle myself back into the present moment. And it's just the thought. And I examine that thought, I look at it, and I become very familiar and conscious of it. And then my brain will say, well, what about this? You did this wrong. It's too late. Give up. And then I address that thought. Now here's my question. 45 minutes of doing battle with your personality and continuously choosing love and unfolding deeper into it. If you make the effort to disinvest your attention and energy out of Goliath and pull energy back to you, but the next meditation that you have could be the easiest meditation for you to connect. Is it possible? So then that had to come up for you in order for you to evolve through it. Yes or no? And your body is just saying, look, I'd rather be worrying about my taxes than connect to the divine. Yes or no? There's a book that was one of my favorite books I ever read. It's called The Red Lion. And The Red Lion is a great story of an initiate that murders an alchemist and drinks the philosopher's stone drinks, the red lion, the elixir of life that causes immortality. And he wasn't ready to drink this philosopher's stone. He wasn't of the right consciousness. And when he drank it, he never forgot any of his lifetimes, and he saw all his demons. And this book is this journey of this soul through different levels of every single lifetime you can imagine that you and I can relate to. And he runs into a secret society, and he becomes initiated. And there's a chapter in The Red Lion called The Kilkyard. And I asked my children to read that chapter every year. Every year they have to read that chapter because the initiate sits down in front of a statue, an inanimate statue, and his job is to animate that statue and bring it to life. Are you with me? And for years, he wakes up in the morning, makes his tea, has his breakfast, and then all day he's putting his life force and his energy into animating this particular statue. And after years, he notices it swallows. He notices it moving its finger. And the moment he starts to realize that he could take something inanimate and bring it to life, he gives it more of his attention and energy. You with me still? Until it is a walking, talking being. As we begin to create more coherence in the brain, more coherence in the heart, you're creating a very profound laser, a Wi-Fi signal that can allow you to read information. Can't read it if you're separate. You can't read it if your brain's incoherent. You can't read it if your heart's incoherent. And so the more coherence and order you have, the more the experience gets enriched, because you can't read that information unless you're ready for it. That's the point. So as people start getting through this and they start having very profound moments, and they're now opening their heart and they can sustain heart coherence and they know how to create brain coherence, that's the formula. And now they have a laser. They have coherent light and information that can read information that exists beyond the senses. And the pineal gland, once activated, will transduce it into profound imagery. Whether you see with your eyes open or your eyes closed, it doesn't matter because it's more real than anything you've ever experienced. Let's have a small pause here. It's the next part. Dr. Joe is going to talk about his research about the 4 states of matter. Listen carefully. This is very important. And so I started researching and I found that there's 4 states of matter. There's solids, there's liquids, there's gases, and the biggest, most abundant form of matter, what's called plasma. And plasma is when you have a negative charge and a positive charge, and they haven't formed an atom yet. So if you have a negative charge and a positive charge, then you're going to have an electrical current running between the two and a field around that current. And the universe really, stars connect through plasma. Everything connects through plasma. So when you start seeing these complex patterns, it's an impression from that plasma that's being pressed into 3-dimensional reality. And so if you take 3 stones, right, and you drop them at the same time into a plate, and you freeze the water in the plate, and those 3 stones fall, and they start producing concentric rings, and they start interfering with each other, you're starting to get complex pattern of interference. So vibrational match, all of a sudden your energy's at that point, and your subconscious mind is like a program. When you create a program, it works automatically. The same is true for your subconscious mind. While your conscious mind may desire something, your subconscious might be focused on something else. For example, when I used to take my oldest son golfing, he would worry about hitting a tree. I would ask him, "What tree?" If he's worried about hitting the tree, his mind is actually creating a picture of him hitting the tree. His conscious mind is trying to avoid it, but his subconscious mind is picturing it happening. Since the subconscious mind controls 95% of our actions, it usually ends up doing what it's programmed to do. Here's the issue. People might say they want wealth, but if they're programmed to feel unworthy or lacking, they won't attract it. When they start doing meditative work to open their hearts, all their hidden programs come up. This is why their desires aren't manifesting. Instead of thinking something is going wrong, understand that this is the subconscious mind clearing out old issues. Early in the morning, our minds often release anxieties and fears. It's like a dream that helps us get over these feelings. So if you worry about hitting the tree, your mind creates that image, and you're likely to hit the tree. If you're afraid of failure or rejection, your subconscious creates those fears. To change this, you need to practice a new way of thinking. Start by calming your mind and entering deep states of relaxation. This allows you to reprogram your subconscious. Decide what new actions you'll take to achieve your goals and practice these actions in your mind. Over time, if you make new choices and avoid old ones, you'll start making better choices naturally. I've experienced this myself. Even when I wanted to be healthy, I'd break my own rules at the dinner table. The problem was my subconscious program was controlling me. To change, you need to practice making better choices. For instance, decide not to eat after a certain hour and stick to it. This starts to rewrite your old habits. When you change your emotions from negative ones like anger or sadness to positive ones like joy and love, your body starts to experience freedom from those old emotional patterns. This change in emotion can liberate you and help you feel better about yourself and your life. Looking back at your past with this new perspective can make you appreciate how it led you to this moment. This is true freedom. Sometimes people only see the need for change when they hit rock bottom. But demonstrating this change to others is the most powerful way to inspire them. By living as an example of joy and passion, not letting others' opinions or negative emotions affect you, you become a source of inspiration. This positive state of being is very contagious.